Hey guys, welcome to my crochet corner. Um, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful top. I don't really know the name of the lace stitch, so idea for name it crochet spider web stitch because the lace looks like a spider, So I decided to name it a spider crochet lace stitch. So here are the materials that we'll be needing for today's tutorial. Be needing your milk cotton yarn. It's 5 strands, so I'm not going to be doubling my strand, so I'm going to use only one. We'll be needing your measurement tape. You'll be needing some stitch marker. You'll be needing your tapestry needle. Anyone can go. I just bring the two out. You can choose any of them and use. We're not necessarily using the two. And also a pair of scissors. So let's get right into the tutorial. First off, I'm going to show you how to make the spider stitch, the spider lace stitch. So like I said, you can see it looks like spider. So I therefore refer it to a spider lace stitch. So I'm going to show you how to make this stitch first, then we'll now get to the top part of it. So I'm going to show you this down part of the tutorial, then show you the upper part. So for those who have watched the tutorial on how to make this stitch, so you can just go ahead and forward the video to where I make the upper part of the top. Here are the materials that we're going to be using for today's tutorial. So this is me cutting yarn, and I'll be using 3.5mm crochet hook and a stitch marker. It's not really necessary, but I just decided to include it for some reason. So to begin, make a slip knot. We're going to make your chain, your foundation chain, and the foundation chain should be a multiple of 14. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make my foundation chain, and I'll be back to tell you how many I did. So I went ahead to make a total of 28 chain. You can go ahead and add more foundation chain, depending on the length and the size of what you're trying to make with the stitch. But the most important thing is that you should always remember that your foundation chain should be in multiple of 14. So after you've gotten your foundation chain, you're going to go ahead and make extra 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After you've gotten your 5 chain, so you're going to skip the next stitch that is close to the your hook. The next stitch from the hook, you're going to skip that one, then you're going into the second stitch from the hook. So see where I'm going to insert my hook. This is where I'm inserting my hook here, like this. This is the space I'm going to insert my hook. Okay. So you have one single crochet. I'm going to insert a stitch marker here so that I will get confused later on. Make a single crochet on the next stitch. So this is how the under is going to look like. So we want it to have this braiding look under it because I'm not going to work under the stitch. So that is why I'm working on this part of the chain stitch. So continue like that until you finish the row. So this is my last chain stitch. I'm just going to go ahead and make my last single crochet there, like so. So this is how your work should be looking like. So I really want it to have this look. You can see that this down part of it and this upside look exactly the same. So that's the look I want to have under this place. So this is row 1. We're done with row 1. So to begin row 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. Then yarn over and turn your work. So we're going to skip this place because this chain 3 is already representing our very first double crochet. So you're going to go to the next stitch here and make 2 double crochet. So after making 2 double crochet, you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over and make 2 more double crochet in the same space. So after that, you make a chain of 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So after making a 13 chain, you're going to skip 13 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And on the 14th stitch, which is here, you're going to yarn over and make 2 double crochet there. Chain 2, 2 more double crochet in that same space. This is what you should have, like this. Then chain 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yarn over, skip 13 stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then on the 14th stitch here, you're going to make 2 double crochet. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and 2 more double crochet in the same space. Then yarn over, skip the next stitch, and onto the last stitch where we put our stitch marker, we're going to go inside that space and make 1 double crochet. So remember, we started off with a single crochet, which is the chain stitch. This chain stitch was representing one double crochet at the edge, so this one is doing the same thing here. So we are done with row 2, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We are starting row 3 now. So this chain 3 counts as our double crochet here. Then yarn over. In this chain 2 space, make 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in that same space. Then make 13 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yarn over. In this chain 2 space, make 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 more double crochet in that same space. Then chain 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yarn over, 2 double crochet here, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in that same space. Then yarn over. On top the chain stitch, make 1 double crochet there, and this is what you should have. This is how your work should be looking like. So we're going to row 3, we're going to row 4, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work, and in this space make 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 more double crochet in that same space. So we're basically repeating what we did here. So we're repeating this row on this space. And that chain space, make 1 double crochet there too in the row. So we're done with row 4. So your work should be looking like this. It might be folding, but this is how it should look like. Chain 3. So we're going to row 5. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Return your work and make 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space in chain 2. Then add 2 more double crochet in that. Then chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So after your chain of 7, so you're going to count from here. So remember, we skipped 13 stitches here. So right now we're going to count 7 stitch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7th stitch. So yarn over in that 7 stitch space, which is this. Go ahead insert your hook like this, yarn over and pull through over these 3 chains here, and make sure it's not too tight. Yarn over, that is 1, insert your hook, pull through, that is 2, yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, yarn over and pull through, that is 3, yarn over, insert your hook in that same space, yarn over and pull through, that is 4. So make sure your work is looking like this, it's not too tight. Then yarn over and pull through all of them. Then chain 1. So this is how it should look like. Then after chaining 1, chain another 1, then turn your work like this. Then we are going to be working on this chain space here. Insert your hook here, like so. Yarn over, pull through. Then you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through this loop here. Then insert your hook on the next chain stitch. Yarn over and pull through. So this stitch, you're going to yarn over and pull through this stitch, like so. Insert your hook on this stitch, the next chain stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Then yarn over and pull through this. And it should be looking like this. Insert your hook on the next chain stitch, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through the first loop there. And you have this. Insert your hook again, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through the stitch there, the first loop. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to do one more. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. We have 1 loop there, the yarn over and pull through that 1 loop. So this is what you should have. So you should have about 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 loops here. So the next thing you're going to do is yarn over and pull through these first 2. Yarn over and pull through the next 2 again. Yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. And yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. So this is what you should be having. So this is 1. So this is 1 row here. Then chain 1. Then insert your hook here in this space, this open space here. This is the space you're going to be inserting your hook now forward. So insert your hook here, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through this loop. So you should be having this. You should be having something like this. Then insert your hook on the next space there, on this next space here, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through again. Insert your hook here on the next space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through, so that you have something looking like this. Insert your hook on the next space, which is here, this space like this. Yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through, so that you have something like this. Insert your hook on the next space there, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through. Then the last space, this is the last space here. So this is the last space here. So you're going to insert your hook there, like so. Yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through this one. So you have this. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like we did here. So we're going to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. So this is what you should have. So we're going to repeat this for about 3 times more. So chain 1, insert your hook on this space here, like so, pull through, insert your hook on the next, yarn over, pull through, insert your hook on the next, yarn over, pull through like this, insert your hook on the next space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over. So continue like this. Then the last space here, yarn over and pull through. So we have 7 loops. You must have 7 loops in each spaces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you don't have 7 loops, that means you have missed maybe a stitch here and it's going to affect your work. So you have to go back and correct that. So yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 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 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do this for 2 more times. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next thing you're going to do is chain 1, then turn. You're holding it like this. After you chain 1, you're going to turn your work like this. So after turning your work, you're going to yarn over on this space, make 2 double crochet, chain 2 more double crochet on this shell space here. Then chain 2. This is how it should look like. So after chaining, after you're done with your shell, you're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then yarn over. So you are going to count 7 stitch downward. This down part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this 7th stitch here, yarn over and insert your hook like this. And yarn over all this chain stitch here and make sure your work is not tight. 1. So we're going to do this for about 4 times. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So like so. Then insert your hook and pull through all of the loops. Like so. yarn over and chain one, then chain one again and turn your work like this. So now we're working on this loop. So we're basically going to repeat the same thing we did here. So we're going to rewind the video and do the same thing we did here. And when I'm done, I will show you what to do next. So now I'm done with my 5 row of this space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after you're done, chain one and turn your work, then yarn over. On the last shell stitch, you're going to make a shell stitch there as well. Chain 2 into more double crochet. Then after that, you're going to yarn over and make 1 double crochet on top of that stitch, on top of the chain 3 stitch there. So this is how your work should be looking like for now. Okay. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to row 6 now. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then turn your work, make your shell, make 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in that same space. Then now you're going to make a chain of 13. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yarn over. On top of this next shell stitch, make shell there. Chain 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yarn over. In this space, make 2 double crochet, chain to 2 more double crochet. Then on the chain 3 space, make 1 double crochet there. On top of the chain 3. So now we're done with row 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is row 6 now. So row 7 and row 8 is going to be a repetition of this. Okay, it's going to be a repetition of this row. You're going to repeat this row on row 7 and row 8. Then when you're done, I'll be back to show you what to do next. I'm done with my row 7 and row 8. So now we're going to row 9. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, turn your work. Make 2 double crochet on your chain 2 space. 2. Then chain 2 and 2 more double crochet in the same space. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yarn over. So on top of this space here, this place, this is what we're going to be working on. So you're going to insert your hook here and repeat what we did here. So what we did here, we're going to do it here. So this is where you're going to insert your hook. This point here. So yarn over, insert your hook here. yarn over and pull through. Remember, don't make it too tight. That is 1. So you're going to insert your hook 4 times, 2, 3, and 4. Then yarn over and pull through all of them. The chain 1 and chain 2, and then turn. So now we're going to repeat what we did here on this bit. So start your hook on the chain stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through again. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through the loop again, like that. So we have 4 loops. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So we have 7 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. Like so. Chain 1. Insert your hook in the space and make loop. So just repeat the same thing we did earlier on this space 5 times. So this is the second one I'm working on. So I have 7 loops. So repeat. So go ahead and repeat it 3 more times. This is the second time I want to. So go ahead and repeat it 3 more times and we'll continue from there. So I have my first stitch row 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So chain 1, turn your work, and on top of this, chain 2 space, make your 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet in that same chain 2 space. So then chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yarn over. So we're going to repeat what we did here on this piece. So you already know where we're going to insert our hook, which is this point that I'm pointing at, this place. So yarn over and insert your hook there, like so. Yarn over and pull through. So do that for 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And yarn over and pull through, including this one too. Then chain 1, turn your work, and chain another one. Then repeat this here. Then after you repeat this one, so you're going to chain 1 and work on this shell stitch, and your 1 double crochet on the last chest space. Then I'll be back to show you what to do next. Okay, so I'm done with my row 9, which is this. So this is my row 9. So to continue the rest of the row, so you're going to go ahead and make 1, 2, 3. This row of this is row 6, 7, 8. So you're going to repeat row 6, 7, 8 on row 10, 11, and 12. So do that and I'll be back to show you what to do next. Okay, I'm done with my row 12 and this is what I have here. So we're going to row 13. chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then turn your work. So this chain 3 stands as a double crochet. And make 2 double crochet here in the chain 2 space, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet in that same space. Then chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After your chain 6, yarn over. So you're going to repeat this on this row, and over and insert your hook here. Yarn over, insert your hook and pull through 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1, then chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then yarn over and make 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet on the chain 2 space. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yarn over and do the same thing we did here on this piece. Then chain 6, 1, 2, 6. Yarn over and complete the row. So this is what you should have here on row 13. So we're going to row 14, which happens to be the last row for today's tutorial. Chain 1, turn your work, make a single crochet on this space, a single crochet here. Then go into the chain 2 space and make 1 single crochet there. Then in this space, you're going to make 6 single crochet here. You're going to skip this stitch here and go straight to this chain stitch and make 6 single crochet there. Three, 4, 5, and 6, like so. Then make 1 single crochet in this, on top of this double stitch here. Then make another 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then skip all this space and make 1 single crochet on this chain 2 space. Then repeat what you did here on this space, which is skip all the stitch and make 6 single crochet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on the bubble stitch, on top of that bubble stitch, make 1 single crochet there. Then make 6 single crochet on the next stitch here. Chain stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on the chain 2 space, make 1 single crochet. Then on this space, on the chain 3 stitch here, which is 1, 2, 3, on top of the chain 3, make 1 single crochet on top of it to close up the round. Then 1 single crochet on top of the chain 3. Then the next thing you're going to do is make a long chain, because we're going to be lacing up the back. So make a long chain that will be enough for your strap. So as for me, I'm going to make 150 chain. So you can go ahead and make your chain more than 150. So I think I'll be okay with 150. 150 will be enough to lace up the back. So when I'm done, I'm going to come back to show you what to do next. Okay, after making 150 chain, I realized that it's not going to be enough, so I added extra 50 chains to it, so making a total of 200 chain. So I'm going to tie off the down parts and cut off my yarn. So I'm going to repeat the same thing here. So go ahead and attach your yarn here and make the same length of the chain that you made here on this part. So when I'm done, I'll be back to show you what to do next. So I'm done with my second strap at the back. So it's going to be laced up here, laced on the back side. Now the next thing we are going to do is you're going to set this aside. I'll come back to this later on, but for now we're going to set this aside. So now we're working on the bra cup. That is the top part of the top. To begin, make a magic circle. Like so. Pull up a loop. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this chain 3 counts as our first double crochet here. Then yarn over inside this inside the magic ring circle. We're going to make 14 double crochet there. 1, 5, 6. If it's too wide, you can pull up this yarn here to tighten it up a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So we have a total of 14 double crochet, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus this chain stitch, making it 15. So we have a total of 15 double crochet here. Then you're going to pull off the tail and drag it to form. Then when you're done, you make a slip stitch on top of the chain 3. That is row 1. So we're going to row 2, chain 3, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This chain 4 counts as our first double crochet and chain 1. So after a chain of 4, which count as our first double crochet with the chain 1, yarn over and make a double crochet on the next stitch, chain 1, 1 double crochet on the next stitch, chain 1, 1 double crochet on the next, chain 1, 1 double crochet on the next, chain 1. So continue like this until you get to this point. So we should have a total of 15 double crochet with a chain stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 with a chain. So I've made my chain. So go on to the third chain from here and insert a slip stitch there. So now we're going for round 3. This is round 1 to this. So we're going to round 3 now. Make a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. Then yarn over in this space, this chain space. We're going to start making our puff stitch. So insert your hook and pull up a loop. That is 1. Insert your hook and pull up a loop. 2. Yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop. That's 3. Yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop in the same space. So we pull up a loop 4 times, then yarn over and pull through all the loops. Then after that, you make a chain to complete the puff stitch. Then chain 1, then yarn over in the next space, do the same thing, yarn over in the next stitch, in the next chain space, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop 1, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop 2, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop 3, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop. That is 4. Yarn over and pull through all the loop. Then complete the puff stitch. So we have 3 stitch. So we are done with our second stitch, our second puff stitch. Then chain 1. Then do that until you finish up to 5. Then when you have 5 puff stitch, then I'll tell you what to do next. This is 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're done with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to create the bra shape now to have a triangle shape. So you're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Instead of chaining 1, we chain 2 here. Then make a puff stitch on the next stitch. On the next chain stitch, 2, 3, 4. So now introduce your stitch marker on the space where you make your 2 chain. Insert your stitch marker there. Then chain 1, yarn over, repeat the puff stitch. chain 1, repeat the puff stitch, chain 1, do that for a couple of 5 puff stitch. So now we have 5 puff stitch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we get to this point, you're going to chain up 2 instead of chaining 1. So we chain up 2, yarn over and make your puff stitch. So after making your puff stitch, on that chain 2 space, insert your hook there. Chain 1. So continue like that. So this is our last puff stitch for this row, which happens to be the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to chain 2 and make a slip stitch on top of the chain 3 space, on top of the chain 3 here, to close up the round. So we are done with round 3. So we're going for round 4. So now you can decide to put your stitch marker there, or let me just put it. So the next thing we are going to do is chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. And this chain up 3 counts as our first double crochet. Then yarn over. Remove your stitch marker. There's no need to put stitch marker here. So in this space, this chain 2 space, make a double crochet inside that space like so. So we have a total of 2 double crochet here. Then yarn over and make 1 double crochet on top of the puff stitch. Make a double crochet on the chain 1 space. Make a double crochet on the puff stitch. On top of the puff stitch, make a double crochet on the chain space. So continue like that until you get to this chain 2 space. So when you get to this point where your chain 2 is, you are going to make an increase there. So remove your stitch marker, yarn over, make 2 double crochet there, chain 2, and make another 2 double crochet in that same space, like so. Then continue working on your puff stitch and the chain space. 1 double crochet on top of the puff stitch, and 1 double crochet on top of the chain 1 space. So continue like that until you get to your next chain 2 space. So now we're here. Remove your stitch marker, So on the chain 2 space, we'll make an increase, 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in the same space. Then continue your puff, working on your puff stitch and your one chain 1 space. So here is the last puff stitch. And remember we made 2 double crochet here, which is chain 1 double crochet on this space. So we already have an increase here, but we don't have here. So we're going to make 2 double crochet here. Chain 2. So make a slip stitch on top of the chain 3 to close up the row. So this is what you should have. It might be folding, but it doesn't matter. So this is how your work should look like so. So this is how your work should be looking like. So we're going to round 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to round 5. On this round, we're going to be making a different stitch. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So this chain 3 counts as our very first double crochet. Yarn over in that same chain 2 space, like this. Work a double crochet there. Then the chain 1 here. So we're going to make a front post double crochet on this chain 1. Insert your hook from the back like this. Then insert your hook this way. Yarn over and pull through from the back like so. And make your normal double crochet. That is front loop, front post double crochet. So we are working on front post double crochet now. Then yarn over. So this second stitch will be back post double crochet. Insert your hook from the back like this and go through here to the back like this. Then yarn over from the back side and pull through like this. And then you have your back post double crochet. So this is how your work should look like. Yarn over, make a front post double crochet here on the next stitch like so. Yarn over, the next stitch is going to have a back post. Like so, then you make your regular double crochet. So if this stitch is back post, the next one will be front post, then the next one will be back post. Like we're going to be interchanging it like that. Front post, yarn over. This one will be back post. So this is how it should be looking right now. So this the front post will be popping up here, while the back will be popping up at the back. Now we have back post double crochet here. So the next one will be front post double crochet. Then the next one back post double crochet. Back post. Front post. Front post. So this is how it should look like. So this place now, this one that is popping up now is the front post, like I said earlier, while the one at the back the back post is popping out at the back. Okay. Now, when you're working, make sure that when you get to the point where you're going to make an increase, you ended with a front post. Meanwhile, you start with a front post as well. So each increase should start with, before the increase or after the increase, we should start with a front post and end with a front post. So that's just it. Now, we ended with a front post here before the increase. So yarn over and make 2 double crochet in that chain 2 space for increase. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and make another increase there. And after making increase, yarn over and make a front post double crochet. Then back post double crochet. Front post double crochet. Back post double crochet. Front post double crochet and back post double crochet. So continue like that until you finish the round, until you get to this point. When you get to this chain 2 space, you know what to do. So when you get to this point, I'll meet you there. I'm done with my row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm done with my row 5. I'm just going to make an increase to close up the round. Make a 2 double crochet. We already make an increase on this side, but we didn't make it, so we have to make 2 to complete it. Then chain 2 and close up the round by making a slip stitch on top of the chain 3. So this is what you should have. So you are going to repeat this row 5 on the rest of the row. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this chain 3 counts as our first double crochet and the increase here. So you're going to make another increase on this chain 2 space, like so. Then yarn over the first chain. Anytime you're working, make sure you did not exclude this chain stitch because it might be going backward, but use your hook to bring it up. So make a front post on the chain stitch like so, and back post on this next double crochet stitch there. Then front post on the next. Now this one is already showing that it's back post, so you're going to make a back post there as well. Front post on the front post stitch, back post on the back post stitch. So each stitch, any stitch you see that is having front post, that's where you're going to make your front post double crochet. Anyone that is showing back post, you're going to work on back post there. So this is basically the row that we're going to continue to alternate until you have the total, until you have the coverage, enough coverage for your bust area. Is the increase here, so we've not made a back post yet, that's why it's looking like this. This one is already a front post, then you're going to make a back post on this space. And this is front post, so we'll make a back post here. Then the next one is going to be a front post. Make a 2 double crochet on the chain 2 space. Chain 2, make another 2 double crochet on the chain 2 space to complete the increase there. Yarn over in this space. The first one is going to be front post. the next one back post, and the next one front post, the next one back post. So continue alternating the same process until you have the total coverage for your backup, and I'll meet you when I have my I'm almost at the end of my final row. Then I make my 2 double crochet, chain 2, and close up the round. So I'm done with the bra cup. So when you're done with your bra cup, just make sure you leave a long yarn that you're going to use to join your work later on to the down part of it. So I think this should be okay. So go ahead and replicate the same thing we did on this bra cup on another bra cup, okay? So repeat it, and when you're done, you come back. When you have your second bra cup, you come back and I'll show you what to do next, okay? So I have my second bra cup ready. So this is how it looks like. They are both the same thing. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to bring back my down part. So we're going to be joining it here. Okay, so you're going to identify the middle section of your work, this down part of your work. So you're going to identify the middle section, and here is my own middle section because I have this shell stitch is what I use in dividing it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So which means this fourth one is the middle section. So I'm just going to go ahead and make insert my stitch marker where the chain, where I make a single crochet in that chain 2 space, then clip it. So that is going to be the middle section of my work. So now you're going to identify the front part that you want for your work. So this side, I think this should be my front. Yeah, I'm going to use this as my front, and this is going to be the back side of my work. Okay, now so the next thing we're going to do now is to join it. So I'll first of join this side, and to join, so you're going to introduce, you can go ahead and join with a single crochet, but me, I will be joining with my, so which means if you're joining with a single crochet, you're going to use your crochet hook to join it with a single crochet, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to be joining it with my needle. So to do that, okay, I'm going to turn this. This is the front part of my bra cup, and this is the front part of the down part of my top. So I'm going to turn it over like this. Then insert my yarn into the needle. Okay. So now it's time to join. And when you are joining, you're going to start from the point where you put your stitch marker. So insert your pen like this and start joining from the point where you put your stitch marker. So you are going to join one double crochet to one single crochet stitch, and that is how you are going to do until you finish joining them together. And when you get to this point, this is the chain space, so you can go ahead and start your hook on the chain space and just sew it up. So go into the chain one and sew it again. Now when you are done, just weave in your end immediately. You can see where I'm weaving in my end. I'm weaving it on the single crochet space. So just weave in your end so that make sure it's well secured so that your work will not undo itself. So this is where it is. So secure it again from the back. So now you have this. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to join this one as well. So we're going to repeat the same thing we did here on this part. So go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you when you are done. And remember, when joining, make sure you start the joining from this space where you put your stitch marker. So this stitch where you put your stitch marker is where you're going to start joining from. So oh, okay, my stitch is on my yarn is on this edge, so that means I'm going to start joining from this edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count the stitch here. So I have 1 2 3 I'm adding one more stitch from here. That is one more stitch from the chain stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So I have total of 34 stitches there. So let me count. I'm going to count 34 stitches like this, including this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including this one where the stitch marker is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. So this is the 34 stitch. So this is where I'm going to start um chaining. This is where I'm going to start joining from. So you can as well put your stitch marker. So go ahead and join it until you get to this point. And when you get to this point, you weave in your ends, and I will show you what to do next. Okay, so I finished joining my second bra cup, and this is what it looks like. Hold on. So here is what my work looks like after I've joined the two bra cups. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my stitch marker. So we're going to be making the strap on the bra cup here. Go ahead and make a slip knot. So I'm going to be making a chain stitch on top of the bra cup. So after attaching your bra cup, go ahead and make a long chain that will go around the back of your neck. So do that. When you are done with the chain, don't cut off your yarn, okay? So I made a total of 120 chains, so which is going to be okay for my neck strap. But the next thing I'm going to do is that the chain stitch is too tiny, so I'm going to work on the chain stitch. So we're going to make a slip stitch on the chain stitch. So skip the last stitch here, skip the last chain stitch, and onto the next one make a slip stitch there. this. Then make a slip stitch on the next stitch. Make a slip stitch on the next. So continue that until you get this is the last one here, sorry. So I've worked on the last space there. So the next thing you're going to do is make a slip stitch in this chain 2 space. Like so. Then chain 1. Fasten off the cut of your yarn. So this is what she has. Later on I'll be weaving in this end. So this is what your strap should look like. So I wanted it thicker than the regular chain, so that is why I made the slip stitch on it. As you can see, it's very thick, so and stretchy at the same time. So go ahead and do the same thing on this one, and you'll be done with your top. So, and after that, go ahead and lace it up at the back here. I will be showing you how I made my lacing up later on my mannequin, how it looks like. So I'll be lacing it up on my mannequin and show you how it looks like. So I hope you enjoyed this video so far. If you do, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel because there are more tutorials to come. So, and give me a thumbs up and comment if you have any questions or anything you would like to, any suggestion in the comment section. I will really appreciate it. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.